How we doing today? Back at it. It's your host Eric. Welcome back to my vlogcast. Today was a really good day. I did a lot more writing today. And still working on this intro, but man, this intro is coming along. I know I said I'd finish it last night. I didn't. Um, One thing about that, not reaching your goals all the time, it happens. But you got to give yourself a little bit of um, what do you call it? You got to give yourself some love. It's not the word I'm looking for. Um, Reassurance. That's not the word I'm looking for either. I don't know. The word escapes me, but you have to give yourself that, which means that you have to be easy on yourself. The same way you would be easy on someone else if they didn't reach a goal. You got to be a little bit forgiving of your own self. You gotta let yourself know, hey, it's okay. You're still doing a good job. You're not there, but you're doing a good job. You're getting there. You're really working hard. So I had a meeting with my advisor earlier, and let me just say, I had the sweetest advisor. A lot of people at my school, they give her a hard rap. They say she's a hard person, but I have the sweetest advisor ever. She always makes me feel so good. Every time I'm stressed out and I'm not feeling comfortable with my performance and I don't think I'm doing well, every time I speak to her, she makes me feel great. So today, I came to her and I said, listen, I want to start getting on a hard writing regime where will send you a draft maybe each week. You will send the notes back. I will work on those, send it back the following week, and we bounce it back and forth till this thing is done. And she said, I don't want you working like that. That'll cause burnout. Some days you can't write like that. Like, I want you to take your time, really think about it, and write it. She said, now, if this was next year this time, yeah, we would probably have to do that. She goes, but it's not. You have time. Try to make it the best you can. She even told me, she remembers, she goes, I know you struggle with writing, so it's going to take you a little longer to write this. She goes, she wasn't rushing me. So she made me feel really good about that. I said I was kind of worried how you feel. You thought my performance was not peaking. Kind of disappointed in myself. She said, no. She said, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. Keep going. I know you're working hard. I know you're trying. Keep going. You got this. And that just made me feel so great. It really did. So that goes to watch who you're picking for your advisor when you go into grad school. It's important to know who your advisor is and get a feel for them for yourself. If I would have got a feel for her from other people, it would have been bad. Everyone says that she's not. Everyone says that she can be domineering, um, but I have not seen that. Me and her have what I believe is an excellent rapport. Um, there's sometimes that she gets on me, but I deserve that sometimes. But she realizes that I'm not the best, and she a writer, and she compensates that, and we talk about it, and she's just very forgiving, very nice. Every time I think my data's not good because my p value isn't significant, she tells me, but look at all of this other stuff that you found. Like, you found so much. I told her the paper I'm writing, I said, I don't feel like I'm contributing anything to the literature. Like, I feel like I'm rewriting a Susswine paper. And she said, no, you're not. She goes, you're contributing a lot. You know, you have age, sibling animals. We didn't have that before. It's the first time that's ever happened. Also, with my lab mate, I developed a new primer for CEBP, which is a early learning gene. And before there was a primer that's already published, I tried that primer and I got um, non-specific binding. So I redesigned the primer, and this time I got great. I didn't get any non-specific binding, but I still got primer dimers. But still, it's an improvement of the design. This time we're spanning the exon. The first primer was not. And so even my lab mate was like, that alone is a great contribution to the literature. Now people have a different primer to use for APCEBP, right? And then that'll make science better and easier to detect that gene. So so I'm hard on myself. We talked about this before. I'm very hard on myself, but this has made me feel really good today that my advisor's got my back. She she really does. She's not going to let me leave. She's not going to let me fail. She knows that I'm trying, and she sees it. She also really liked my hairdo. She was so completely blown away. She was not expecting. She said, Eric, I didn't think I'd ever know you without dreads. I said, advisor, I didn't think I'd ever know myself without dreads. So it's great. She said, but she also said, she goes, I can actually see you now. She She's like, I can see your face. I can see you now. So that was cool. That was confirmation because the girl I like, she told me the same thing. She said I can actually see you now. And actually, I need to text her and tell her this. That was amazing. Um, Also, I asked this girl out on a date, and I've been really bad to this woman. I don't deserve much of a chance at all. I deserve love for sure, but I don't know if I deserve it with her because of how bad I've been and the actions that I've done so far. But she's kind. She's so kind to me, and she's so patient. And so anyway, I asked her out on an actual date because although I've taken her places, I've never actually proclaimed it to be a date and never took on an actual date before when we were talking. So I asked her like, "Hey, there's this thing I want to go to this weekend. It's pop-up art venue. Would you like to come? I would love it if you would come with me as an actual date and we can make like a day of it." So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this pop-up art venue. It's I don't know what it's called. I'll look it up for you guys and I'll try to have information tomorrow. But it's on Miami South Beach, and I said I want to go this certain date. So we're gonna go in the afternoon, and that's afterwards we'll go on the beach because she loves the beach, and I haven't been to beachside in a long time. I usually don't go to South Beach because it's it's just too crowded. There's a lot of fake people there who pretend to have money, but they really don't, and everything's so expensive. So I usually don't go to South Beach, but because the art venue's there, I said let's go to the South Beach. Let's go to the art venue. Afterwards, let's spend the rest of the afternoon on the beach. Let's take a dip in the water if you want to. I'm gonna jump in. Let's take a dip, a quick swim, come back, talk on the beach, and then after that, let's go to dinner. I want to take you to dinner. Let's dress in something nice and we'll go to dinner. Something casual for the art venue, something beachy for the beach, and then something nice for the dining. And so we're gonna go to the art venue. We're gonna go to the beach afterwards. Then we're gonna come back to my place, take showers, and then we'll go back out to beachside to the restaurant for dinner. I asked her out this morning and she said yes. Oh my God, I was so happy. I was so happy. She's happy too. I said, I'm so excited. She said, so am I. She couldn't believe I asked her out on a date. It's just, I'm excited. I haven't taken anybody or been on a real date in God knows how long. So this is super exciting for me. I'm really excited to get close to her and connect more and try to bridge this gap that I dug between us. But with that, I gotta go shopping to get some food in this house. I've been cleaning up a little bit because I'm gonna have company. So thank you for tuning in. I will keep y'all posted on the paper, on my life, on my story. Thank you for joining. Peace.